Welcome to this tutorial. Today, we'll walk you through the process of creating a brand new printer profile using the calibration wizard. Whether you're setting up a printer for the first time or fine-tuning your workflow, this guide will help you achieve accurate colors and consistent results every time. Step 1. Opening the calibration wizard. Let's get started. Open the calibration wizard and select the printer where you'll create the profile. Here, you'll need to fill in some basic details, like the media name, ink type, and quality. The scheme name will be generated automatically, so once everything is ready, just click Next. Step 2. Device measurement settings. Now it's time to configure your spectrophotometer. For textile printing, the recommended settings are Illuminant D65, Observer 10. Once that's set, we can move on. Step 3. Ink set configuration. Here, select how many inks your printer is using and configure each one. For example, if you're adding white ink, select it from the list. Print a quick test to make sure the ink order is correct. If everything checks out, click OK, then Next. Step 4. White ink setup. Now, let's print the white ink limit test. Click OK to print and transfer it onto black fabric. Based on the results, choose the proper white ink amount. In our case, we'll go with 70% of total white ink. To adjust preferences, open the white ink settings and enter the values in flat mode. For more details about white modes, check out our website's support center. You'll also notice 2 additional options here. Highlight effect, which enhances brighter areas when a second white channel is available. Choke, which reduces the amount of white base ink around the edges of printed colors. Step 5. Absolute ink limit. Next, we'll print the absolute ink limit chart. After printing, evaluate the result. In this example, 180% is the maximum safe ink load without causing bleeding or imperfections. Enter this value to continue. Step 6. Linearization test. Click OK to print the chart and transfer it onto white fabric. For the most accurate results, we recommend printing and measuring 3 copies. Once the charts are ready, begin the measurement. Choose how many copies you'll measure, and then click Start. When the process is finished, a graph will appear showing how color intensity changes as the ink quantity increases. When the curve reaches its peak, it means the color has reached maximum density. Adding more ink won't improve it. This is the point where we set the cut limits to avoid waste. Here, you can define the cut limit for each ink, adjusting them individually until the results look right. Once everything is set, confirm by clicking OK. Now we move on to the next stage. We'll repeat the process: print, transfer, and measure again. This time, the test will include the new cut limits and curves from the last step. Remember to print and measure 3 copies. The expected result here is a straight line, which confirms that the inks are now properly linearized. Once you see that, click Next to continue. Next, we'll print the black generation test and evaluate the different black combinations. Click Next to print, then visually choose the mix that gives you the richest and most neutral black. Once you've decided, enter the chosen CMYK values and press Next to move forward. For garment printing, we recommend using the following settings. Now, let's choose the profiling preset. For garment prints, we'll use the pigment inks preset. The final calibration step is to print and measure the color chart target. Click OK to print the default target, then transfer it to fabric. Once ready, measure the chart. This time, just 1 copy will be enough. After completing the measurement of all patches, you'll be prompted to generate the new profile. Save it in the default location. To check your results, click the 3D button and visualize the color gamut of your new profile. At this stage, your printer profile has been successfully created. Finally, print a test to make sure everything is working as expected. Once confirmed, click Finish to complete the calibration. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to check out our YouTube channel to discover more about Neo Stampa's features.